Hello, parents and students. Mrs. Ruffert and I are here today to recognize students for their outstanding character. They will be receiving an instant reward. We'll start with TK. Mrs. Lopez and Mrs. T would like to recognize Princeton Yang. Princeton has really shown responsibility by getting on Zoom each day ready to work. He's been participating and answering questions. Great job, Princeton, for showing great responsibility.
Now for kindergarten. Mrs. Beeson has nominated Bryson Rodriguez. Bryson is being recognized for instant reward because he is always ready and completes his work. He is so responsible. Thank you, Bryson, for being a great role model for responsibility. Cheyenne Velaz is being nominated by Miss Carvalho. Cheyenne came back on campus ready to learn. I am so proud of you. Excellent job with responsibility.
Next, for our first graders, from Mrs. Payne's class, we have Caden Fight. Caden always tries his best to stay on task and participates in class activities. Good job, Caden, and way to show some responsibility. Day Camp, room 26A, would like to recognize Noelle Gomez. Noelle has been doing a great job of staying on task. Thank you, Noelle. Mrs. Barnes would like to recognize Gianna Pedro. Gianna is very responsible with getting on Zoom every day and always brings a smile and something funny to say. Thank you, Gianna. Mrs. Medeiros is recognizing Aria Benson. On numerous occasions, I've seen Aria help her peers. Aria loves animals. She is knowledgeable about how to care for animals. Aria is a sweet little girl with a big heart. She is so thoughtful and kind. Thank you for being so caring, Aria. From Mrs. Greaves' class, we have Cruz Holguin. Cruz stays on task and is very respectful to the teacher and his classmates. Thank you, Cruz, for being so respectful.
Now for second grade. Jasmine Gamez Chavez is nominated by Mrs. Mello. Jasmine is very respectful and has a great attitude in school. Thank you, Jasmine. Great job with the pillar of respect. Ms. Faria nominated Juan Contreras. Juan is always respectful to adults and peers alike. Thank you, Juan, for being so respectful to others. Jackson Hearn is being nominated by Mrs. Ruffert. Jackson has made an amazing decision about his schoolwork. He is demonstrating how responsible he is becoming. I am proud of you for Jackson. Great job with responsibility. Jessica Tobar Hernandez is nominated by Mrs. Allen. Jessica has been working hard on her reading skills. Great job, Jessica, with trustworthiness. Mrs. Aguayo nominated Nolan McDonald. Nolan is characterized by his caring charisma. He is kind-hearted and honestly cares for others. I am so proud of you, Nolan. What a great role model for the pillar of caring. Day Camp Room 26B nominated Teo Gomez. Teo has been doing really well with his transition of going to school in person and then coming back to day camp and getting his work done. Good job, Teo. Way to be responsible.
And now for our third graders, Mr. Bagley's class. We have Miranda Munoz. Miranda is new to Sundale this year and has done an excellent job. I'm very proud of her hard work. Thank you, Miranda. From Mrs. Martinez's class, Zoe Lopes. Zoe is an amazing student. She shows what is expected of her and gets her work done. She loves to participate in class and is a joy to have in our classroom. Thank you, Zoe. From Mrs. Nunes's class, we have Mason Cardoza. Mason has been respectful and focused during class and on Zooms. Way to go, Mason, and thank you for being so respectful. Mr. Gordon is recognizing Arlene Moso. Arlene has been showing up to Zooms on time, showing lots of progress in her study habits. Good job, Arlene. Way to be responsible.
Now on to fourth grade. Mrs. Warner nominated Anthony Salato. I'm very proud of how Anthony has made the transition back to school. He spent his day-to-day working hard and staying on task. Great job, Anthony. Way to show responsibility. William also was nominated by Mrs. Gonzalez. William is very respectful to both staff and peers. He is always smiling and willing to participate in classroom discussions and enjoys helping others. Great example of respect. Audrey Fagundes was nominated by Mrs. Benson. On the first day back in the classroom, Audrey was focused on the task at hand. She came in ready to work. Great job, Audrey. Great responsibility. Olivia Flores was nominated by Day Camp Room 26. Olivia strives to please. She always reaches out to others to make them feel so welcome. Thank you, Olivia. Great role model for caring.
And next for our fifth graders, Mrs. Avila would like to recognize Uzziah Cardenas. I really appreciate that Uzziah is polite and respectful during Zoom. He has done a great job being prepared for Zoom and an active participant during virtual learning. Keep up the great work, Uzziah. Mrs. Miller is recognizing Jose Gonzalez Delgado. Jose is working hard on full distance learning. He is really trying to keep up with assignments, and he asks lots of questions to make sure he understands everything he needs to know. I am so proud of you, Jose. Mr. Woolsey, recognizing Corday Francis. Corday has worked hard to become more responsible, and it shows. Keep it up, Corday.
Next, sixth grade. Mr. Gist nominated Aubrey Colburn. Aubrey has been very responsible by coming back onto Zoom to ask questions she was stuck on. Way to go, Aubrey. Great role model for responsibility. Mrs. Tyler nominated Rafael Alejandros Mendoza. Rafael came back from Christmas break on fire. I'm really proud of the improvements he has made. Great job with responsibility.
Seventh grade. Mrs. Samuels and Mrs. Reynolds would like to recognize Gabriel Beltran. Gabriel always comes to his Zooms prepared and ready to participate. Thank you, Gabriel, for being so responsible. Mrs. Hirayama is recognizing Jesus Padilla. Jesus has done a good job during distance learning. He logs into his Zooms on time and actively participates during sessions. He is doing a good job at keeping up with his classwork and homework. I'm very proud of you, Jesus. Mr. Purcell is recognizing Rodolfo Lopez. Rodolfo is always cheering us up and completes his work regularly. Thank you, Rodolfo. Great work.
Now eighth grade. Mrs. Beck nominated Bennett Martella. Bennett had a rocky start to the year, but really has worked out how to get his work done and bringing up his grades and lowering his stress level. He is always willing to talk on Zoom and is always smiling. I appreciate you, Bennett. Thank you for being so responsible. Mrs. Dukes nominated Annalisa Anaya. Annalisa is an amazing student. She is always on task and puts 100% effort. She's not afraid to ask questions and help others. Keep it up, Annalisa. Thank you for being such a responsible student. Thank you all for tuning in, and let's give it up for all of our students showing great character.